The Buffalo Sabres. 14 consecutive seasons missing the playoffs. Last time they were in was in 2011. They did have the 10th ranked offense last year at 3.23 goals per game. But that defense, goals against per game, 3.50, tied for 29th. And during the course of the offseason, they had to send away a real promising forward in J.J. Peterka. He is traded to Utah in exchange for right wing Josh Doan and defenseman Michael Kesselring. The club also added Connor Timmins, a defenseman, along with prospect defenseman Isaac Bevo in exchange for Connor Clifton. Alex Lyon, she just mentioned, comes on as a free agent from Detroit. Justin Danforth, right wing, comes in from Columbus. And Zach Jones signed as a UFA from the Rangers after not receiving a qualifying offer. So we look at their ads and also the RFAs that they were able to re-sign: Jack Quinn, Ryan Johnson, Tyson Kozak, Ryan McLeod, 4 years at $5 million AV. Bo and Byram, 2 years, 6.25. Voids arbitration. That was a team-initiated call for arbitration, but they got that deal done before the hearing took place. And they also re-signed goaltender Devon Levi. So, Neil, when we look at the collection of the parts here, and this is a club that I believe we've seen a lot of expectations over the last few seasons. A couple of years they've gotten off well and they've petered out. In other seasons, they just starting off poorly and have gotten so far behind the eight ball that they've had no shot to make the playoffs. Lindy Ruff, in his second season, in his second stint with Buffalo, where does this get turned around here? Because, like we mentioned before, Montreal, Ottawa managed to crack the playoffs last year. You got Detroit sitting there. Of course, you got the Rangers, you got the Islanders, you've got the Blue Jackets, you've got the Bruins. And here are the Sabres that are literally starting in the same spot. Where do they make the difference that they're the one this time?
I don't think they're going to be. I think by the looks of it, in getting Doan and Kesselring from Utah for a gifted offensive player like Peterka, they're trying to be harder to play against than they were last year. Maybe that is what's in the coach and the manager's minds, is they want to be harder to play against. But I don't see that they've improved over the offseason. I just don't. I don't understand the Peterka deal. I don't understand why you'd trade him. I think it's a great deal for Utah. But again, I don't see them having improved enough to displace all the other teams that we've just mentioned.
A couple of prospects to look for with the Sabres this year: Anton Wahlberg and Konsta Helenius. But now I want to switch over to their defense for a second, because there's Captain Rasmus Dahlin, Bowen Byram, Owen Power, first overall pick, Kesselring joins, Jones joins, Timmins joins, and Bevo as a prospect. And when you've got the likes of Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen in goal, this is a team that is not built badly from goal out.
No, they're not. Certainly their defense, with the 2 first overalls back there in Power and Dahlin. Dahlin, a tremendously gifted offensive defenseman, as we know. But they're going to have to get their goaltending to stand up really well. And we'll see. They have revamped their defense, as you just said. They've added some pieces there. They look like on paper it should be pretty good. But again, I just don't see the improvement that would be enough to push this team into the playoffs.
If we're here saying that, it's going to be 15 years when we do the summer coolers next year.